Hi, and now I want to show you guys a little trick that I use to enter data from an article into my SRDR data extraction tool. And typically, people sometimes will print off their uh, article and then just type in the information going back and forth between the hard copy of the article and their SRDR form. I have found that I tend to make a lot of mistakes when I'm typing in, and so if I can copy and paste, that makes life lots easier. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Well, you see I'm on a project here, and I have gone to my complete list of articles, and you can see some of these have already been completely extracted, but here's one that I'm working on. So I'm going to click Edit, and now what I'm going to do once this opens is I'm going to go to the Publication tab, and I'm going to pick up the PubMed ID. And I'm going to just copy that. And then what I'm going to do now is go over to the university portal, and I'm going to go to PubMed. And the reason I want to do this is because when I go to PubMed through the portal, it's going to allow me to access the full text of the articles, which is exactly what I want. So I've already logged in through PubMed. So now what I can do is just paste in that PubMed ID, do a search. Here's my article. I want to find it. And it may prompt you again for your ID and password, but that's great. If it does, just type it in. And now what I've got is I've got SRDR on one tab and I've got my article on another. Now, if you use a Mac, you can take advantage of the dual desktop functionality, or if you're on a PC and you have two screens, you can also take advantage of this functionality. And let me show you how to do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open this, move it to a new window, and then I'm going to just move this onto that second desktop. And then what I can do is I'm going to be able to swish back and forth between my article and my SRDR extraction form. And so now I'm going to go to results, and I'll show you how to this is going to work in real practice. Oh, it couldn't, so I'm going to just refresh that. So there we go, and bingo. Alright, I'm in. Alright, so let me go back to results, and then I'm going to choose my weight outcome to enter. And so now SRDR is going to bring up my table, my data entry table, and you see I have my different time points, my different measures, and mean, standard deviation, and my two groups, the diet only, which is the control, and the diet plus strength training, which happens to be my intervention. So now I need to get the N analyzed. I'm just going to swish over. Now I can double click and copy that, swish back, and paste. And it picked up that parenthesis, but I don't need that. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same thing. There's my weight. Okay, copy that, swish back, paste. You see how easy this is to pick up the information. If your author, and they typically will put the information in a nice structured data table. And so you see how easy it is to go back and forth between the full text article, and like I said, this will work on high quality PDFs or on HTML. I prefer to work from HTML. It tends to work a little nicer, but this is a high quality PDF which works just fine. And so now you see I have the ability to enter the information in a really quick and easy, and what's nice is a method that's a lot less prone, especially if you're fumble fingers like me, a lot less prone to error.